Alright guys, the servers have just come back up with 10.05. I've logged in with my Druid. We're going to check the vault for my Druid first, but I'm pretty excited about the content for this patch. It's great to see such a large mid-season patch with the trading post, all the new transmogs, a lot of the changes to the M+ system, and all the class changes, specifically like my Druid. Class tree's been reset, so there's all kinds of stuff, like I knew the Thorns of Iron, the new Raise talent. So there's things I'm going to test out. You know, it looks like hit or miss considering, you know, what some other people have been talking about. But I've been pretty bullish on my Guardian Druid all season long. So I'll give things a shot. We'll see how it goes. But let's pop the vault. I'm in. All right, I am in Feral. Let's pop the vault and see what we got. Here we go. And here we go. All right, I did normal, so back I don't need. Bracers with speed. That's interesting because I only have the primal storm bracers. That's actually 398 too. I don't know. We'll see. That's Aeronaut's Cloak. I have better. I will say. Well, haste versus better, but mine I can upgrade. And a 405 haste crit cloak. Which again, I can upgrade my cloak if I really want to, so I might just keep it and go for the bracers. I know that may seem a little counterintuitive because of the eye level, but I can upgrade my current cloak where my bracers are stuck. And those crit mastery, it's not the best stats necessarily, but you know what? YOLO. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know. Man, that cloak is actually kind of nice though, but I really like having the burst. So yeah, I might just go with this because I like the speed. Whatever. Like, it's fine. I can get more cloaks and whatever. So I'm going to go with that. I wonder, do we have another spark this week as well? Or is that a week from now? I can't remember on the timing of the spark. You know what? Let's take a quick look because the next thing I want to make with my spark is probably a weapon or... Oh wow, I forgot. I have no hotkeys because my add-ons are probably busted. That's fun. Yeah, so it looks like some add-ons are going to need a little bit of work. That's okay. We'll figure it out. And yeah, it looks like the next spark is out. There's a quest here. Good to know. All right. We'll check that out. Let's move on to my next character. I think I have 4 vaults in total. So Death Knight, I've been playing my Death Knight a lot. Been playing mostly Unholy. I really enjoy the play style. It's a lot of fun to play, especially in Vault. But I have been running keys with this as well. And I have occasionally run as Blood. I'm not a huge Blood Death Knight fan, but honestly, it can be fun in the right circumstances, especially when you kind of feel immortal and you can do some crazy stuff. And I've done that a little bit. It is fun to play. So overall, I think I prefer my Guardian Druid, but at the same time, like, there's a lot of good things here. Let's see. I'm in Frost because I do want to get a one-hander if I can, because I've crafted my two-handed weapon, so I don't necessarily need a weapon, but I would like another one-hander or two-handed one-hander or so just to play Frost. So let's kick this open and see what we've got. All right, and I think I ran Heroic. I did, and I've also did a 15, so that's a crit master range. That's pretty strong. I like that. And that's what we got. A crit verse with socket. That's pretty nice too, although the eye level is much lower, but still. Then we've got chest piece there, which I've got tier. We've got bracers with a socket as well. That's very interesting, but again, I kind of had the same without the socket. And a necklace. Okay. Oh, this is the necklace for the mount. All right. I'm gonna have to think about this because the ring crit matched is actually really good because I mainly run Mythic Plus, and crit mastery is amazing for an Unholy DK. So that's a pretty strong ring. That might be BIS. And the fact that it's 411 is going to save me a lot. So that'd save me like what, 7 times 250? Like that'll save me something like 1,700 Valor, which is like 2 weeks worth of Valor if I were to try to upgrade my current ring. So that's pretty nice, but again, this is also not too bad, but it's crit verse, which if I was blood might be a little bit better. I'm thinking the ring. Fuck it, let's just pull the trigger. So let's pull this ring, and then we'll move on to probably my Warlock next. By the way, the quest for this week, I believe, is time walking. So yeah, it's Legion time walking, which will result in a normal item from running the 5 dungeons, so worth running. So I'll probably run that like on my paladin and maybe my shaman, just to pull a little bit of loot out for them. So alright, my Warlock, who I don't think I raided on my Warlock this week. I raided with my DK instead. So I don't think I'm going to have that many vault items. I think I might have run 4 mythics, just again trying to creep up my score to KSM. I'm like 1900 something now, so I really need to sit down and just do it. But at the same time, yeah, I'm at 1906. I'm getting right there. And this week, honestly, if I pull up these 2 Azure Vaults, Nakud Offensive, Ruby Life Pools, and then go retime Quarter Stars and Halls Valley, even at 13s, that'd get me really close, if not quite there. I could probably push up to 15s pretty easy, but just wanted to run the keys. So yeah, just to a trinket. I don't know this trinket. What is this? Critical strike. Okay, maybe. And bracers, which I only have. You know what? I'm taking the bracers, because even though they're not the best stats, I don't know. I'm going to have to sim this. I'm going to go over to raid bots and sim this. So, yeah, I'll do that and come back. Actually, I'll do that right now. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to raid bots. And, let's see. There's probably a way to go ahead and push this in. And then, let's see. Oh, wow, they've got catalyst charges in here. So I'm going to switch over the recording to screen capture. 1 second. Bam. So I've pasted this in. And what I'm going to do now is, you can see here's the band. And then I'm going to compare that with the shadow gem. And yeah, so I'm not going to change anything else, because neither of those have a chance that's going to, well, the bracers aren't going to have a chance that matter. So now I'm going to run this. So this is what you can do. If you open up your Simcraft while you've got your vault open, it will pick up what's in the vault. And then you can come over here and just sim it. And this will give us a good idea of like what's going to give us the best bang for the buck when it comes to DPS. So let's see here. So it's telling me the shadow gem is going to be the best thing. That it's going to give me, if I replace the ruby whelp shell with it, it'll give me 600. And yeah, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I wonder why it's choosing that. So let's see. It's only showing the shell. Wait, it's got this here. So it's only showing the bands give me like a couple hundred, which it makes sense. The bands are haste mastery, or crit haste rather, and they're 385 versus, even though they're 408, it's still crit verse, so I'm losing haste, and the crit is not a huge stat for any style of Warlock maybe. So yeah, alright, I'll take the gem. Thanks, raid bots. So let's go ahead and hide that screen. We'll go back here, and we've got the short gem. So we're retiring the ruby whelp shell, which was all the rage for so long, but now it's over. Alright. And finally, let's see, I believe my warrior. Yep, it's going to be the last one. Let's see, I did do some vault with my warrior. I want to say I ran heroic with my warrior. We'll double check. But if I ran a key, it was just 1 key. I don't think I did more than that. So we'll find out here pretty quickly. There was a slight nerf brought to Protection Warriors today, mostly in block value, a little bit to Brutal Vitality, which powers up Ignore Pain. And there was something else as well. So there were some nerfs brought to Protection Warriors in particular this week. we'll see how that plays out. It doesn't look like it's too, like it's definitely not going to dethrone them, I don't think, but it might bring their power levels down slightly. So we'll see. All right. And there we go. So yeah, I did run heroic, and I did run at least once. A crit haste on neck with prismatic socket. That'd be great if Larry didn't exist. There's an incarnate icon, so hello. That's pretty sexy, especially because I've got a rumbling ruby, which is a nice trinket, but a 408 incarnate icon, that's going to be much better. That I don't know if that would give me tier, but with a socket as well at 411. Nope, that would give me 3-piece. I'm thinking I'm taking the 4. I'm going to take the helm because it'll give me, because even though the trinket's going to be nice for DPS, what I can do is I take the helm, which is 411, which is a massive upgrade over what I've got. That'll give me 3-piece, and then I'm going to go catalyst something, which will give me 4-piece. So I think that's the play. And while Whispering Incarnate Icon is nice to give me some DPS, 4-piece with a prismatic socket and a 411 helm, I think that's certainly the play, because that's Razagath's helm. Which, heroic Razagath, yeah, okay. The chances of me getting that helm that often are pretty low. So I think that's definitely the play. So, excellent. Excellent. Awesome. Cool. All right. Well, that's it for this week. A lot of good pulls. Pretty happy overall. And, yeah. Look at that. Looks cool. Thanks again for checking it out, guys. I'll probably have another video out this weekend talking about something a little bit different. And definitely going to spend a lot of time in the pre-patch, or this, not pre-patch, but here in the mid-season patch, you know, playing with the trading posts, checking out some of the new changes, and just having a good time. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.